Hi there, long time no see. I'm here to tell you about the next update. This milestone turned out to be huge. It took me 2.5 months to finish, but now it feels like a completely different game. Just compare these frames from our previous videos with the new footage. I like where things are going, don't you? Let's launch a new game and go through all of the new features together. A wonderful, endless world full of water is waiting for you personally to explore and shape. I'm sure you've already noticed the absence of a starting ground on the screen. That's because I've added the functionality for players to generate their own lands. Now the player will be able to add an unlimited number of land pieces, assembling their world like a puzzle. On the new screen, we select the land plot template. Don't let the blurry appearance scare you, it's just a draft serving optimization purposes. At any time, you can click the Generate button to see the true appearance of your island. The generator will provide you with an infinite number of variants, but if you're still unsatisfied, there are flexible customization settings available. Parameters such as water and shoreline filling, surface flatness, as well as the size and density of the hills are adjustable to help you achieve the desired look. And if you notice the seed field below, you'll realize that these settings can be reproduced. So, the view of this plot suits me. Now I want to place it in a world. I press the spawn button and switch to placement mode. I purposely didn't zoom out the camera until this moment, to show you all the splendor of the planetary ball. I love this view. So far it has its limits, but one day I will erase them too. Okay, it's time to choose a place for this land plot. I'll put it here, and now I see the transform gizmos, allowing me to fine-tune the position and rotation. Great! But it won't be enough. I want more land. Like this. And when I put it here, this gizmo will be especially useful to me. But I want more lands. Even more lands. Great. Just perfect. This is the Lagoon of Dreams. Or it might be so if I could add a small mountain here. And a lake there. Well, I can. I promised you terraforming, and I delivered. Standard functionality for working with the Earth's surface, raising, lowering, and flattening is ready. It's a simple tool but essential for making your world truly yours. A small screen is attached to the functionality to control the size and pressure of the brush, as well as its shape. Nothing too unusual that you wouldn't see in other games, but you'll agree, it's awesome. However, there's not enough life in my paradise right now. What should I do about it? Precisely. I need to fill the world with greenery and decorations. And that's exactly what I'm about to do with the new structure selection screen. I'll start with the trees. When I click the mouse to place an object, it randomly rotates and scales. Thus, even using the same tree, it will look diverse. Additionally, you can configure the size spread here. Just above you can also set up a spawn zone to add another pinch of randomness. When I click the mouse, the object appears somewhere inside the zone. By the way, you don't have to click the mouse all the time, you can just hold it down. I want to add some grass now, for which I will go to the small nature tab. Unlike the trees tab, it already includes different types of objects, such as rocks, grass and stumps. And to make it easy to find the necessary ones, filters are implemented. This world already looks much better. Now it's time to build the starting village. When constructing buildings or decorations, a different, more accurate placement algorithm is triggered. Here we have a gizmo that will allow you to position the object exactly where you want, as well as rotate at any angle and adjust the scale. By the way, you can also move any grass or tree the same way just by clicking on it. When you hover the mouse over an object, it is highlighted with a yellow outline and the selected object is outlined in white. In the process of precise movement, there are also buttons for switching gizmo modes. The standard movement, rotation, size and universal modes which present in any 3D editing software. When we're done with housing, the decorations tab awaits. Here we can find all sorts of useful and useless stuff divided into categories. Crates, walls, bridges and all sorts of props are available. As for the number of available options, there are all assets from the asset store that I've acquired thanks to my subscribers on Patreon. Right now, I've implemented assets such as Medieval Village by Astrofish Games and Polygon Nature by Synth Studios. And yes, I will add many more objects to the full version of the game. Already now, for example, I have a huge asset named Polygon Fantasy Kingdom by Synth Studios waiting to be implemented. But of course, despite my desire, I cannot include everything possible in the game. Therefore, old fans should know, the architecture of the game is designed to support user modifications. When the game is released on Steam and grows into a community, countless different objects will appear within the Steam workshop. Along with the game, players will be able to download a package of my tools for creating their mods. It will be a Unity asset, with which anyone can semi-automatically add the desired models. The only thing you need is, well, models. If we take a close look on the tooltip when hovering over an object, we can see its ID consisting of the author, the name of the bundle, and the name of the model itself. This is not the final appearance of the tooltip, by the way, but all in good time. This purple object is now the only interactive object in the game, which allows spawning players in this world. This is a temporary solution that will be replaced in the next milestone, which I'm about to announce right now. So, Milestone 3 is officially declared completed. And now it's time for the grand opening of Milestone 4. The next stage of development will focus on the structures, functionality and NPC characters. In simple terms, this means quests. Yes, the most significant highlight of this milestone is laying the foundation for quests. Bots will learn how to interact with NPCs and structures, which is all we need for simple questing. Fishing and gathering will also be implemented in this milestone, as they involve interactions with reservoirs, grasses and stones. This will also include spawn points, where you can configure which races spawn there. With the introduction of this functionality, opportunities for PvP open up. Respawn points, random loot chests, taverns and more are all functional and scheduled for this new milestone. You might be wondering about the shops, which are also part of the structure's functions, right? Well, as for the economy, that's part of the completely different milestone. Additionally, one more thing will be implemented here. Your name, your nickname is unique, and I'm giving you a unique opportunity to be immortalized as a game character. Forever. When you support something, you can be added to the credits. I will take this idea to the next level. Each subscriber of my Patreon, starting from tier 3 and above, will receive their own digital character. This named character will appear in all worlds ever created. Your nickname will be additionally highlighted, and everyone will know that it was you who helped develop this game. I think this is a great way to express my sincere gratitude. It's time to wrap up. You can still follow my work on Patreon, where every Sunday I post a detailed changelog for the week, completely free. Join the Discord community to ask questions and share your ideas. And be sure to add the game to your Steam wishlist. Subscribe to this channel to stay informed. All links are of course in the description. I wish you a great day and goodbye.